Hello. Today is April 12th, 2024. Welcome to the stock trading channel. We are looking at INDO NXPL PXMD RLYB. INDO the stock forming a bullish flag right here, closing every time for the last 10 days, closing above the 10-day moving average, and it finally broke above 324, which is the 200-day moving average. I want to point out that on Thursday there is a stepping formation. That's a strong move up and then 3 steps up. This is something that we look for prior strength. We look for pullback to support. In this case, we had two. In this case, we have two. One being a breakout level after the first pullback, and then two being pullback to moving average. So from this level at 275, it made almost 100% move to almost $6. So entry, we have entry 1 here, entry 2 being a break above moving averages pre-market on Friday, entry number 3 being a break above 200-day moving average at 324, and entry number 4 being a break out of this bull flag right here. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 entries on INDO on Friday, and as you can see, the same pattern repeats itself right here. We have a strong move up, 1 high, 2 high, 3 high, and then pull back to the first breakout. This breakout right here, the resistant breakout and the resistant. Clearly that's a support level right there. So this pattern repeats itself over and over and over again. We saw it here and we saw it here. So those are the entries for INDO on Friday. Let's take a look at NXPL. NXPL, and the day of Thursday, we have this big gap up and then one move bounce. We saw bounces off of this level right here, 181, and it keep making higher, and then normally I would like to see a bigger move up than this. This is such a Well, percentage wise, it's 30% move. A 30% move right there. But as far as higher high, I would like to see high here, and high here, and we have very low, little, only. Normally, I would like to see, after a big move up, it make 3 highs after that. But these are considered higher highs, but they're not. They're smaller move compared to what I used to seeing. So I wouldn't be comfortable with making an entry here or here. It's tradable. But I would only enter if I were to make entry. If I were to trade this stock, I would enter on a break here and then on a break here. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't trade this at all. I want to point out that we have, even though we have a big move high, but it's not as strong as I would like to see. So that's why I didn't think it was worth it. PXMD on Friday afternoon, we have big move up here, high. See, this is a much stronger move compared to what we saw in NXPL. And even though this served as a support, but it broke under here. As I zoom in, it looked like this first candle high served as support for this pullback right here. To be honest, I would enter here at the end of the day on Thursday. But this pullback will make me nervous because this pullback will make me nervous, and I would make this level would stop me out. But then I'm trading with TD Ameritrade, and I won't be able to do anything until 4 o'clock, at which time it makes a big move up. It make a strong move right here. So buyers stepped in at 4 o'clock and brought this back to where it's supposed to be. So I would trade right here and right here. My entry would be right here and right here on a break above this. Okay, and from here is 80. So that's like a 50% move. Again, you don't know how much of a move, when something like this move, you just have to have a strategy, a profit-taking strategy, and stick to it. There's no way for anybody to know that it will make a 50% move after the breakout from here. You don't know that. You just simply do not have that information. The only thing I would say is at this breakout, I would assume that it eventually get to this point or overtake it. So I would take profit around when it make a move up here. But it already broke $1 here, so I'm thinking it would break $1 again. So I would hold it. Plus, the spike here took the RSI up to 90%. So I expect this stock to move to make above $1 at least. So you have to take into consideration a lot of things into consideration. Yes, trade your plan. Everyone's plan, profit taking strategies are different, so you have to trade your own profit, your own strategy. PXMD RLYB RLYB a little bit clearer as far as prior strength, pullback, and that kind of stuff. Thursday afternoon, we had this big move up, high. And we had normally after the first breakout, somewhere on the second pullback will be support, and we mark it there. Okay, and it never pulled back to that area. And it's just trading sideways. When it traded sideways like that, it became a flag, a bull flag. And this move right here at the end of the day suggested it's a reasonable indication for a gap and go on Friday, which it did. It made bigger move up above Thursday high, and then 1, 2, 3 high, and pull back to this and start trading sideways, repeating this again. This prior action here that we see here again up here, and then break out above. But at this point, with 200-day moving average at 3.4, it's very likely that it will pull back around moving averages. You saw it here. You see it here, and again here. So profit taking would be right here. We saw it forming a ascending wedge right here. Ascending wedge never good, so we'll be taking profit right here and re-entry right here on a break above this, above moving averages, above this right here, and around 200-day moving averages, which is up here. So that's our RLYB TPET. TPET TPET had almost 300 share traded on Friday. 300 million shares traded. One thing you want to notice, you want to pay attention to is, let me see. TPET, it kind of choppy pre-market on Friday, and it's really, when it's choppy like this, it offered nothing. It doesn't offer any kind of any kind of sign to trade this thing pre-market until it kept up and down until it broke above that. That is one meaningful break right there. We got a big candle sideways, another big candle. And even though it pulled back, we have buy here, and it pulled back to moving averages, and then we had another breakout on a breakout to a higher of day at 8 o'clock. As a rule, as my trading rule, if anything, if a breakout outside of 7:30 is a good thing. And at this point, it has traded well over daily average, volume average. You got a million right here. It traded 2 million within minutes. So it's a very, very heavily traded stock on Friday for sure. So we had a big move up, a breakout of this area, make higher day, and then this big move up, pull back, and move up. And when it pulled back to moving averages right here, it's an opportunity to for entry with stop loss under right here. Okay, but we have this big move up and the stock going sideways, and finally broke out above right here. But you don't want to buy breakout. Rarely you want to buy breakout. Okay, rarely you want to buy breakout. And I knew that it would pull back to this area after this break up here. First of all, you always expect a pullback. Always expect a pullback. And with this stock being as choppy as it was on Friday, it's something that you want to see, you expect to see, you hope to see, and it did pull back to moving averages right here, and then eventually break out one more time. So entry would be right here after the second breakout right here, and from here at 40, it make about 70% move to high of day.